Hi, buongiorno, mio nome è Ezio e ben ritornato sul mio canale. So welcome, my name is Ezio and welcome back to my cooking channel. And tonight we're gonna make something simple, not difficult, which you can make at home because that's my family have requested, which we're gonna make risotto with some wonderful mixed mushroom, parmesan, a little bit of white wine and chicken stock. So those are the ingredients. We got some nice carnaroli rice. We have some lovely mixed mushrooms over here. We got some nice fresh sage, beautiful parmesan, butter, a little clove of garlic, some lovely white wine, and of course what I did here, I prepared some chicken stock, which is easy to make for you. Now, first thing you must do is you have to cook your mushrooms. As you see, they're chopped just now, so I'm going to melt a little bit of the butter. I'm going to add a drop of oil. That's it. You must make sure that the oil and the butter melts properly. I put one clove of garlic only. I'm not going to chop it, because then when it's nice and hot, I'm going to put my mushrooms. Just toss it. I'm going to let it reduce a little bit, and then I'm going to add my white wine, as you're going to see, and the sage, and then I'm going to put it on the side because I'm going to use it for my risotto. When the risotto is half cooked, that's when I'm going to put my mushroom in. I don't want to put it in from the beginning. You see the mushroom becoming nice and crispy, so I'm going to take my wine. Okay, I'm going to put my wine in. That's it. About a third of a glass. So now I have to, the wine is very important, it must evaporate. In the meantime, I'm going to put some seasoning, but not too much, because you will make the risotto with a chicken stock which is got already salt. So you must be careful when you season your mushrooms. I'll put a little bit of pepper, just a little bit of salt, not too much. And then I'm going to add my sage. Everything is doing pretty well. With a lovely smell in here. So a couple more seconds, and then I'm going to put my mushroom on the side. Then I will start with my risotto. Now we start with the risotto. I got a beautiful pan here with a nice thick base. I'm going to put the flame on. A little bit of butter. I think that's enough. Butter in there. A little bit of oil. That's it. You stir your butter and oil a little bit until it melts. We don't want to burn it. That's very important. The oil is bubbling, so I'm going to put my onions in. And I'm going to cook my onion until they become translucent. The onions, they are absolutely perfect. As you see there, I take my rice and I'm going to pour my rice inside, and I'm going to toast the rice. That's what it's called, toasted. You toast it nicely that all the oil and everything just gets, hey, voila, nicely like that. You can toast it for a few seconds. That's why a good pan with a good base, a thick base, is always much better. And remember, rice, you must have lots of patience. When you start cooking it, you start and you finish. Don't go for a walk or for a cigarette or whatever, or a chat with your friends, because it's not going to work. It needs a lot of attention. And the end results, they're always fantastic. So now what I'm going to do, I take a nice glass of wine and I'm going to pour it into the rice. You can hear the sizzling. And the most important thing also to make sure that the wine as well is all incorporated. So you dry it out and then you will start with your stock. Now you see the wine is all disappeared, gone, because I don't want to have the flavor of the alcohol afterwards. So, and now we start with the stock. Very important, the stock has to be hot. And now you put the stock in until you cover the rice. You see how it's bubbling nicely, and you stir it. That's why you cannot leave the stove or leave the kitchen. The stove you can, but the kitchen you can't. And now we're cooking it slowly, and it will take exactly 14 to 15 minutes, and your rice is done. You see how it's absorbing, because remember the rice is like a sponge. That's why you see, and now you add, you keep on adding, but never too much, because the most important thing is you don't want to overcook it. It must not be like porridge, because that is not risotto. This is not the way that we cook risotto, because I come from an area where the risotto is grown. So my mother, from the age of 5 or 6, she used to make risotto every single Sunday. I can feel if the rice is cooked, is getting cooked, or is nearly to the end. But you at home, just base yourself with the time. 15 minutes, your rice is ready. You see now I'm adding some more broth here. Make sure always that you have enough stock. Always better to have extra than too little, because then you have to remake it. Then you're wasting time. Way through the cooking, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to add my mushrooms. Because you must, and make sure you use a wooden spoon, because you don't want the rice also to get stuck at the bottom, because then it will start burning. I'm going to taste to see how far the rice is. I will say approximately 5 to 6 minutes and the rice is going to be ready. So I'm going to add some more stock here. And at this point as well, I'm going to season my risotto. And my salt here. And I'm just waiting. I'm going to taste the rice again, just to see how far it's gone. Two more minutes and it's ready. I'm gonna add a little bit more of the stock, and that should be sufficient. And now you see I'm very happy with the rice how it is. So I'm going to add, this is very important, you add a nice blob of butter. I'm gonna switch my fire off. So I'm gonna melt my butter here, because you want the rice to become and have this wonderful silky look. Now I'm going to add some of the Parmesan cheese. Don't be shy with the Parmesan. And now I'm going to mix it. Rest for a few seconds and the risotto is ready. Now you have to call the family to come and eat it straight away. Risotto cannot be kept for too long, otherwise it's going to become, all the moisture will disappear. E voilà, ecco qua, il risotto è pronto. Avete visto com'è? Non deve essere troppo, it mustn't be too dry, but it's got the right consistency, like you see the volcano lava that comes down. That is the way it's supposed to be. So anyway, thank you for watching, and give me a thumbs up if you like it, and leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe and So I see you again in the next recipe.